Hi, this is Bill from MessickStove. I want to show you the new stove from DS Machines. It's the Anthra-Max. It's basically a coal burning stove only. It's replacing the circulator stoves that presently are made. Just wanted to show you some of the update. There will be some photos available as well. On the back you can see there's a new shelf, warming shelf. This will be available as an option. Has a skirted side similar to the 75 stove. Actually looks very similar to the 75 Comfort Max. As you can see right now, there's actually is burning coal. They do have the coal hopper in there, and if you notice the little baffle system there. Now if you want to crack this out a little bit, and the reburn usually takes place, will work in the stove, and right now you may not see the little holes there lighting off the gases, and here shortly you may see it, but they do light off, and it's actually a reburn system for the coal stove. It has a baffle which is insulated on top, and this here will also increase the energy efficiency as well as the burn time, and make your stove put out more heat into your home versus out the chimney system, of course. Again, this is a DS stove. They changed the handles, the handle system on it. It's designed for coal only, like I said. The ash pan is actually a little bigger in the system now, so they're going to actually do, show you a little bit of that. So most of the ash now will get caught into the ash pan instead of falling out to the sides. That'll help you guys with any issues with that. And shaker handles are now wood. Loading handle doors now wood, as well as the ash door. And the new stove now also has a high and low for your air wash, and that's above the door like the original doors. The glass is actually wider. It's a bigger view of glass, and I do apologize for not getting the reburn to work at this time. I'm just pressed for time, trying to do the little video here. And it still has the DS regulator on the back for air intake, as you can see down there at the bottom, and the knobs on the other side, of course. And there's the control knob to control the temperature. Once the stove gets to a certain temperature, of course, it closes down, and the stove basically rides at a given temperature. Being coal as well, this coal burns more even than wood, and it'll get a truer burn on a truer temperature. Now we're showing the stovepipe temperatures here, a little above 275 on that, but I'm not quite sure if that is truly correct with that or not. Like I said, this is a matter of I don't have the digital thermometer here to do the measuring, but some of the gauges aren't quite right always anyway. So but normally you get like 150 degrees on the exhaust on this. I'm not sure what the temperature of the stove is at this given time. Actually, bear with me a second. I do have the temperature of the stove, sorry about that. It's reading 280 on the front, left there. We have 360 there. On the top, we're looking at 300. There's almost 400 on the right hand side here. That's of course the warming shelf. You're sitting at 240, 235. The temperature is hitting about 235 on the exhaust there. Now some of that heat is due to being that close to the stove, but just to make sure, we're still doing about 215 there, and 200, and at the top we're hitting about 180, 190. So the stove is, now the sides, I'll show you the sides, only about 140 when the top of the stove is hitting close to 400. and the front of the stove is hitting about 310. I'm just going to give you some measurements here. Hopefully they show up here in the video. Do apologize. A little warm right now. Sweating. Of course, the back side is also going to be at lower temperatures because of the heat shield. It's 180. That's 134. And again, your warming shelf is hitting about 200 degrees to 240, 230 with your with the stove front being like I said, about 300 degrees and about 450 now. We got 460. And actually, I'm getting a higher temperature because I'm moving it closer to the top there of the door, so it's like 485 in there. So this stove's running pretty warm at 480, 490, almost hitting 5. So this is a great product. This is the new product from D&S Machine Stoves. Again, this is Bill from MessickStove. Anthra-Max, meaning anthracite coal. So they basically took the word anthracite and kind of chopped it and put the word Max on it to match their Comfort Max and Energy Max Plus, and which is the 110, and Energy Max Extreme, which is the 160. Again, this is a great product. This is the new stove replacing circulator. Just to show you a difference, this is the circulator model, the old style. This is actually a 1500, and to show you that, the old style there. And this one sounds like she's wide open on there. Not sure why it's cranked up, but she's cranked up. The temperature gauge here. And we're at 365. We're about 300 degrees. Stove top, about 400. Now this is the old model. So these, if there's a few left, they will be available for sale. But just wanted to show you the difference between, this is one of the first, not just the first generation, but this is one of the first stoves that DS started and created this whole DS line. And now we reached a new era, and they're basically letting go of one of the great coal products stoves, and they're updating it to this model. It's a little more, I should say, eye-friendly, and looks very similar to the 75, which is a very popular stove and a lot of people like. So get a little more modern, and also has a lot more functions going on in there. And, great product. Again, this is Bill from MessickStove. Just want to check a couple of things. Actually, we're going to take you back over to the circulator. The circulator here is doing 300 going out, and even at the top we're hitting about 200 at the top. The 75 is running at 500 on the stove top. It's only hitting 175 there, and we're coming down about 200 there's about 228 there. So it is a lot better for the exhaust. Like I said, that's hitting 347 there, and back up to about 200. I want to lift the top. Oops, sorry about that. And show you we're hitting almost 500 on this stove as well, on top. Okay. Close this back down. Like I said, again, this is the old circulator models design, and this is being replaced. So I just want to let all my customers know out there and people, and that this is the new product, and with the reburn gases for the coal. Thank you again, Bill from MessickStove, and MessickStove on YouTube, and MessickStove.com. Make sure you check our website out, and give us a call. We'll take care of you, get you a stove. We'll pretty much ship these things pretty much everywhere. Thank you.